Mamma mia, it's a loud fucking video game. Let's see if this actually booted up correctly.
Can't wait to have this fail.
Mamma mia, it's a loud fucking
Cool. Alright, so... welcome back to, round 2 of, potential failure, the stream series. Now, we can't go down too far, or else the entire emulator will lock up, and not even loading a save state will work. But who needs surf when you're Jesus? Well. Oh shoot, friend, it's a Gwaldin. Well, yeah, it works for now. Let's see how it holds up. The last time I tried this, it died in a couple seconds. Or minutes, rather, but... Alright, Where are you, Mortimer? Alright. Now, when I tested this guy out, the hacking software doesn't really work right. But only for this guy. I tried to replace one of his Haunters with a Mischievous, but for some reason it only shows up as an Ekans that only knows Outrage, so I want to see if it actually shows up that way in the game. Hey, shut the fuck up, just let me fight you. I'm gonna use Hydro Pump. Sorry, 99 Dropum. Beautiful. That's not how a Haunter sounds like. Sounded like Togepi. Look at my boy, he's growing so strong and powerful. Yeah, this is a hack I'm working on. It's not even really a hack, it's just me updating some things. Just chew your food. Yeah, this is exactly how Gold version works. No, it works! That's weird. Did the moveset I planned in work, or is this thing just gonna know Outrage? I guess it answers that. "99 titties." So cool, that actually does work then. I was wondering why it, hadn't. Anyway, so that's that. There's also like this one software that's supposed to, like, you can give your rival anything, but for some reason it only works for the first fight. Because if I fight this guy, I chose, God, he's just really caught up about this. Alright, so that didn't work. I've tested that before. And it just goes back to what the normal starter is supposed to be, like its evolved form of what you should have. Because like I had it set up like he had like an Elekid, which I would hope would evolve into Electabuzz, but it just goes back to like Croconaw, you know? So that's not what I had planned. Oh hey, me. Trust nobody, not even yourself. Trust nobody, not even yourself, but slightly blue. I'm gonna save right here, because I don't know how my rival's gonna... Oh, we're just... Oh! I don't know why that's so funny to me. See, the walk-through walls cheat really fucks with you. You see this? It's great! I love him! I love it. This is a creepypasta. Look, it's Comic Drowned. Beautiful. Oh. Trust nobody. See, I think Pokemon Gold would be a better video game if you could just walk along these little dewdrops. See, I always thought these were just little water drops, even though I know they're supposed to be rocks. But they always look like dewdrops to me. Did the music kick in before it should have? God, that is scary! I wonder if we're talking to it's gonna glitch my emulator. Oh, see, that's, I don't like that too much. I kinda wanna go back and get the Rock Smash TM just to watch that thing die. Alright, Chubby Checker, time to do the twist. Well, horror. Is this gonna glitch too? Ah, man! Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh, here, maybe if I, because I feel like I can work that one out. Let's save it in the third slot. Let's turn off the cheats. Don't want to jinx it, but it looks like the Ethernet thing is working up, so. Okay, let's, again, set another one. We turn the cheats back on. Now what I'm gonna do is, did it freeze? Nope. I saw the video not move, and, I'm like, but it's just me turning the cheats off. So, let's see how this works. Okay, so that still doesn't work. So let's restart the game with the cheats. Wait, did I turn the cheats off again? No, I didn't. Well, anyway, let's see if this works. Okay, so, because I don't have the strength agent. Oops. Oops, that ain't good. That's because I didn't save there, oops. Alright, cheats back on. Because, God, I want to see if this works, but I don't have to fucking finagle with all this bull honkery. Alright, so Control R. Alright, let's see if this works. Aha! I did it! I did it, Reddit! So now I can actually show you what, the changes I've made to Chuck here. Cause check it out, you never see Hitmontop before, the Elite Four. So, why not? I also did a similar thing. You also, I don't think any trainer uses Heracross, so, at least that I remember. So I gave him Heracross, because it would be way too powerful for Bugsy to have. Anyway, so that's that. Did that turn the cheats back on? Yeah, it did. Cool. So I'm gonna get Rock Smash and kill my doppelgangers. I forget what I get. I think I gave Bugsy the only thing I changed was I got rid of one of their Kakunas and gave them Yanma instead. No, you know, I think I got rid of Metapod in general, and it's just, hey look, it's Sudowoodo, it's me. If I'm not mistaken, they have Pineco, Yanma, and Scyther. Didn't someone give you Rock Smash? Oh yeah, wow, I could give them Ledian, huh? I didn't think about that. Yeah, honestly I don't have Rock Smash, so, or I'm not triggering something. So, whatever, I'll just go... Oh yeah, I guess I could just show off, Who's He What's It's while I'm here. And just walk into the void. What is the design of this place? Like, I know Heart Gold and Soul Silver gave a reason for this, but right now it's just like, stare into the inky black void. Alright, let's check it out. Because you know how Faulkner had like the most boring-ass team in Gold? Like, alright, so here I gave him a Natsu. Because why not? It's a weak bird, something you don't see until, a lot later on. And this one is my joke option. So, here's the thing about this Delibird that I'm not going to get to show off because, everything will one-shot it. This Delibird only knows 2 moves. Present, and Sky Attack. Now, it's Sky Attack coming off of Delibird's, you know, shitty moves, but, like, I think it's fun. And, the way I also have it set up is that there's rare Pokemon in every patch of grass in the game. And so a lot of the early routes, there's like a 2% chance, I think I put, to get a Voltorb. So that's your way to counter this Delibird if you're having trouble. Of course, the starters are different too, so you might just want to, depending on the starter. I'm actually going to pull up the software now. It's going to interrupt the game, but I want to see exactly what I had for starters. Hope everyone can still hear me. Yeah, I might take out Voltorb and put Pikachu. Or Pichu, rather. Yeah, why the fuck did I put Volt? I think I just forgot Pichu was in the game. Like, why the fuck does Pichu come so late? It's stupid. Like, honest to God, it's so stupid. Alright, start editor. Oh shit, it's gonna make me load up the ROM that I'm currently using. I wonder if that's gonna fuck anything up. I have no, because I'm using a different one, because the other one got fucked up. Okay, cool. Which one did I use? None of these are showing up right. Oh, here we go. Alright. So, the way it works is, instead of Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Chikorita, you can get Houndour, Kabuto, or Hoppip. And then I've changed Hoppip's, and then each one comes, instead of with a berry, it comes with a TM. So, Hoppip isn't just stuck with Splash, he gets Giga Drain right off the bat. Kabuto gets TM34, which I forget what it is, and Houndour gets TM46, which I believe is Thief, off the top of my head. And I originally had it so the starters, like if you chose Houndour, you got Tyrogue. If you chose Kabuto, we got Elekid. And if you chose Hoppip, I think I gave him Swinub. I changed it, so I forget exactly what it is. But right now, it's depending on what you choose, you either get Suicune, Raikou, or Entei. Because, oh yeah, shit! I came up with plot reasons with why the start editor fucked up. He gets this, he gets one of the legendary dogs and it runs away, so he has to just get one of the standard Johto starters. Fuck, I forgot I did that. That's really smart of me. I'm gonna pat my own back really hard here. Cool. Swagger. Why would I give it Swagger? I guess Swag Play is a decent strategy. Especially since it's Kabuto, so it's not going to be taking any damage if it doesn't work, right? Well, Swag Play isn't a thing, because Foul Play didn't exist until later on. Y'all know what I meant? Anyway, time to see what's changed with Whitney. And I'd show what changed with, No, James is going with the fighting Dark Psychic with Pokemon Shade. I'd show off Jasmine's, but, you know, I'd have to do the whole thingamadoodle. And I don't feel like doing the whole thingamadoodle. Hey, welcome to Glitch City. If you try to walk out of doors, the emulator, with the walk through Wall Street, the emulator freezes, which is why I keep reloading. But I just gave Jasmine Scizor. I got rid of one of her Magnemites and gave her Scizor. I think the thing I changed with Whitney is I replaced her Clefairy with Chansey. Yeah. I feel like I gave Miltank a joke move, but I don't remember what it was. So I'm just gonna ignore that. Hey, newcomer to the stream, this is my ROM hack. No, Granbull would be way too powerful for this point in the game. That's not my Feraligatr, it's my Totodile. The only reason I stopped playing Dark Cloud is because the internet here is too shitty to stream on. And again, I want to keep this going for a while to see if it will fuck up, because I'm not risking Dark Cloud on this untested internet. Yeah, but at least Scyther has a shitty defensive typing. Well, that's why, like, one of the rare Pokemon you can get, like, I'm gonna put a Rhyhorn inside Union Cave. That might actually be too much. The point being is, like, the whole reason I'm making this ROM hack is to, the whole reason I'm making this ROM hack is because Pokemon Gold's a little hard for me to go back to sometimes. So, I want to work on, freshening up the experience. Changing some things. Like, I'm not gonna be making major story changes or anything, but, oh shit. There we go. I'm not going to be making a major story change or anything. It's pretty much just touching up everything, making the game feel fresher, and making it a little easier to go back to play. What's up, Bugsy? Yeah, I'm adjusting the levels and experience caps, or experience yields as well. I kind of want to do what Black and White did and put Chanseys on every route for experience grinding, but that also might be a little too much. Yeah, but that's a GBA ROM hack, and fuck GBA. I swear I gave Bugsy Pineco. Oh no. We all good? I saw the stream freeze for me. There it is again. No, the internet is dropping. It's just coming back up, which is weird. Because my stream video keeps freezing, and then you see my Skype losing connection, but then getting it back really fast, so... maybe lower quality streams. Anyway. Well, clearly if that's working, then it means I'm on to something, so... I'm getting close to figuring out what the issue is. Anyway, the whole, everything I've changed with the hack is leaders Pokemon, rivals Pokemon, EXP yields, just making it a fresher experience for someone who's played this game to death like I have. Yeah, I think I also traded. I'm gonna check that as well. So again, you're just gonna watch that guy move. But I think I changed what Pokemon are traded as well, and I think Meryl might have been one of them. Because I'm also gonna have I'm also gonna make it so you can finish the game with you can complete the Pokedex with just this game. So wild trade Pokemon, maybe. I'm still thinking that I might. Let me see what I have set up. Okay, this wasn't it. Okay, no, that's why I didn't put Pichu. If you catch Voltorb on one of the early routes, you can trade it for a Pichu in the first. You can trade it for a Pichu in that first one that it's originally trade Bellsprout for Onix. Then I made it so if you trade a Wooper in Goldenrod, you can get a Corsola. Giving the rival... Yeah, you fight the legendary dog the first time. It's supposed to be a damn, he smeared you thing, and then you move on. And then he loses it, and then he's just a normal guy. In Olivine, if you trade a Miltank, you can get a Larvitar. In Blackthorn, if you trade a Shuckle, you can get a Pilot. What the fuck was I thinking there? In Pewter City, if you trade a Lantern, you can get a Magcargo. I feel like I should swap those two, if anything. And I kept the Chansey for Aerodactyl, because I feel like it makes sense. And I gave them cute little nicknames, like Pichu is Choopy. Because I remember that being at one in Pokemon Emerald. Corsola is Pokey. Larvitar is Gojira. Piloswine is Shaggy. Magcargo is Sriracha. And Aerodactyl just has its normal default name of Arrowy, which is stupid. Anyway, now that I'm here, I'm going to show off... Coliseum's hard for me to go back and play. Actually, I played it once and I hated it, and so I sold it. It's so slow.
There has to be an easier way.
Are your expectations high enough? I love that. But, well, that's just me. Nope. I got locked. Because it's glitched, so I gotta figure out how to get there without actually fighting anybody. Alright, but you're fine for some reason. I think I only really changed the levels with Price. Except I got rid of one of his seals. Because he had a seal, Dugong, and then Piloswine. So I gave him a Sneasel. Then I also adored the update Crystal made that made Sneasel catchable in Ice Cave or near Ice Cave. But, so I'm gonna bring that one back in. And maybe change its moveset a bit, because Sneasel is kind of unfucking usable in Gen 2. Yeah, see, because Dugong's level 37, and I think I made the Piloswine level 40? Or 39. Totodile, you dumb slut! Yay! Anyway, I think I showed off all the gym leaders that I really messed with. Because I can't really show off Jasmine, so, oh my god, the movesets being ass are, Because I've been playing through Pokemon Gold again on the 3DS, and I was like, cool, I'm going to use Natu. But it doesn't learn a usable Psychic move until level fucking 50. 50! And if you evolve it to Xatu, it's like 65. It's gross. So I'm like, cool, what am I going to use?
Sergio, you're after my own heart. I fucking love you for that.
But, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, because I haven't changed any of the Elite Four yet, because I don't have any ideas for them. And I started changing, because another thing I want to do is in Gen... Like, when you get over to Kanto, I want to make it so beating all the... Beating each gym leader gives you, Beating each gym leader unlocks a different legendary around. So, like, when you get into, Vermilion City... Lieutenant Surge has a Raikou, and that's his only Pokemon, and if you beat that, he, like, releases it, and then you can... It'll be roaming, if I can fix that. I might get rid of roaming legendaries, because I hate that idea. I don't know if Raikou, maybe Zapdos instead. Yeah, Zapdos instead. And then Moltres for Blaine. Something for Misty. Beating Erica gives you the GS ball. Beating Sabrina lets you, I might, after beating Sabrina, I might make, Mew a roaming legendary. And then, Blue will have Mewtwo, and if you beat him, he gives it to you. But again, those are just ideas. And then, of course, Lugia and Hoa will be in the same spot. It's just for legendaries that aren't really accessible. Zapdos isn't in the power plant in this game. The original birds are, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres are in Gold and Silver randomly in this game. And their data, like, if you hack them in... Because, like, I would try to, like, fight them wild when I was doing my LP because I thought their experience yields would be huge. They run away in one turn, so I think they were going to plan the birds in to be roamers. Yeah, I said if you beat Erica, she gives you the GS ball, so you can do the Celebi event in Ilex Forest. It's fitting, because you know she's grass. I might give her a Celebi that actually just fucking dies after you beat her. Remember the 4th movie? Remember when Celebi fucking died? It was weird. So that's really all I've got for this. Like, I started, like, changing, like, the marts to, have TMs. But I haven't really gotten too far on that. I haven't really touched this since, like, last year. Like, I do bits and pieces, but it's a lot of work. And, it's hard. Anyway, I'm gonna load up a different game. No, I'm gonna keep this going until the stream actually dies. I'm thinking I might keep the dogs and Ecruteak the same way. Let's see what I can load up for you, you lovely little fucks. You beautiful shit stains that I love. I'm gonna load up Frogger's Adventure. Alright, I also feel like I have to adjust the position and size. Cool. Alright, so this was a game I actually really friggin' loved as a kid. Like, a lot. And, to my knowledge, it's stupid and doesn't really play that well. I'm gonna continue, bitches. Dude, isn't that funny? I made an ass. I'm gonna make this one, I'm gonna make this one... Man, if this one ends up like Crash, don't say that. I don't want to have this game ruined for me. Beautiful. Hey, Frogger's your pal, Lumpy the... Fuck. Ah, Tit would have been hilarious. Anyway, you go on an adventure to get the 4 treasures of the elements, and I never beat the final boss because it's really hard. How did I put up with it? Oh yeah, and like some fucker in school stole this game from me too. Fucking hated that cunt. I never found out who it was, but I hate them and I hope they burned. Anyway, so this game isn't just like you hold a direction and constantly move. You have to press the D-pad for every single movement you make. So, that was fun. Isn't this fun? Oh, also, you can put your tongue out, but it doesn't actually hurt enemies. Hey look, remember it's Frogger. Collect as many coins as you can, because you need a lot of them, apparently. So this gives you a hint as to the kind of games young Comic played when he wasn't fucking shoved up Pokemon Gold's asshole. You see, it's strategic. You really gotta... The game really makes you think. Fuck, fuck, fuck! I am very close to changing this because I am not having fun. Oh yeah, you can make 2 big jumps if you hold the A button. But you can also just press the A button to move if you're like really close. See, that's elite speedrunning strat that they don't teach you in high school. Oh man, some dude stole my fucking Sapphire and Emerald carts and had the audacity to say that he just happened to name them the same thing I did. And I didn't have any actual proof, so I didn't punch him in the dick like I really wanted to, but I should have. I'm like, yeah, you just happened to name it after one of the fucking edgiest people in Mega Man Battle Network, Chawd Blaze. Because I was really into that, because when I was young, I used to go to the bookstore with my dad every Sunday, and I would read manga a lot, so I read Mega Man NT Warrior. It's actually elite speedrunning strat. You can clip through and go to your graduation. Look at Frogger up in the top left corner trying to, like, sell me car insurance. Young Comic was a bigger fucking weeaboo than current Comic is. He would watch Toonami every Saturday and get really friggin' hyped about it. Yeah, manga was a fun hobby. Like, buying manga was a fun hobby to get into when I could just get my dad to buy it. Manga's really expensive nowadays. Like, I went to the bookstore recently and I was gonna buy some Berserk manga, and it was like really fucking expensive. It was like 15... It was like 13 or 15 bucks. I'm like, that's a lot of money. Like, I have the entirety of Dragon Ball Z, because, again, I was really freaking into that as a young elementary school weeb. I also legitimately enjoyed Dragon Ball GT. Oh, thank God. I really thought it was going to make me do all that my own. Ah, fuck! You gonna make me do all that again? Nah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think it's saved. I think I have to do that again. But when I went to fuck. All right, I'm gonna choose a different game. Current me doesn't have the patience for this bullshit. Let's play something peaceful. AKA the best Kirby game. Fight me. This isn't gonna be too great on a keyboard, but I'm gonna try. I do have a Harvest Moon game here. I'm gonna drink my boys. No, oh fuck, it's gonna control like Crash 3.0. Jesus Christ, this is. Remember, viewers, I did an entire LP of the Mega Man Zero series on a keyboard, and I have no idea how I pulled it off, even with save states. I can just pick up my PS4 controller. What am I doing? I remember I got this for, hey, sassy sluts, come here and stand on that for me. Thank you. I remember I got this for Christmas 2004, and I was so fucking excited you couldn't even imagine. I remember being really excited for Squeak Squad, and then I played it, and I'm like, why is this so disappointingly average? I get a real bang out of just sucking up, items. Feels like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be able to. Me and my cousins got such a fucking bang out of, this skill. I read Catcher in the Rye recently again, which is why I keep saying bang. I just love how if an enemy... Well... If an enemy survives getting shot with Cupid... Yeah, it just has a fucking arrow sticking out of its eyeball. Jesus Christ, I loved this. It was so nuts, I had no idea. I had, no idea this is what games could be. And check it out, I used to call, because Young Comic was a fucking nerd. He would call this one, what do you call this one? Angel Devil Barrage? You'd shoot some up, and then you'd shoot some there, and it's 6 arrows hitting at once. Now, Angel Devil Barrage is when I put on attack and strength prayers on RuneScape. Though I assure you, whatever I named that one was equally as edgy. Would you believe that Young Comic had more friends than current Comic does? Watch this fucking dick. Dude, it's the most fucking epic characters in Nintendo's history. Shadow Beefy just attacked Bean Man. Also Blackface Kirby. You see, look, it's just his big fucking eye just has an arrow sticking out of it. Just JFK'd him. How is it racist if he's the one doing blackface? I don't think he's racist. I liked elementary school. Especially when I got people into RuneScape, and that was really fun until, one of the guys started being a real asshole about it. And then he became the valedictorian of my high school, and, probably is really successful and everything. So I don't really know how I feel about all that. I want to hate him, but I don't. Yeah, I really was upset when, Francis H. Man, otherwise known as Squeak Squad, took that out. Got right in the fucking taint. How do I select? Let me gulp you. I remember I thought this guy was fucking epic. Cause look, Dragon Ball Z is what I thought as a kid, because I didn't realize JoJo existed. Well, then you're all gonna watch me just play a video game and talk to you all for a while, because I don't feel like recording Rido. I just want to talk to you guys. This is what 2018 is gonna be for the channel, mostly, too. I'm gonna get away from LPs a little bit and just stream more, because I just want to talk with people instead of doing it by myself a lot of the time. That's not to say that LPs are done, it's just to say that this is gonna be mostly a stream... Mostly a stream channel now. Yeah! Tatsumaki no Ken. Remember I got a real... Dude, you know what else was disappointing at Squeak Squad? And they were just like, yeah, you can combine abilities. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so epic! And then, all it did was just make, basically a roulette wheel, except for a certain few abilities. Look, I just 9/11'd him. And then I found out later that 64 actually had the, oh, bye, buddy. 64 had the, combination system I actually wanted, but I didn't have it in 64 as a kid, so I never got to experience that. Then I ended up buying it later on the Wii Virtual Console, but I just didn't care at that point. Well, yeah, like, it's gonna be stuff like, Fire Emblem, Sacred Stones and stuff. I have certain solo things LP'd, but I really want to, make 2018 more about, togetherness, because I'm a lonely boy and I'm depressed. Oh, I want Beam now. You hit me, I suck your soul. That guy always reminded... Snooter there always reminded me of Gulpin. I should have kept Missile, shouldn't I? Though I do remember Cutter being absolutely busted in Squeak Squad when you got its scroll. Yo, Gulpin, are you gonna move? Mr. Flosty. That doesn't sound like a mistranslation at all. Look at my elite speedrunning strats of missing. Streaming is a lot easier on me than recording actual LPs, because it feels a lot lower stress. Because I don't feel like I have to get it as perfectly, because we're all just messing around. We're having a good time. If I'm anybody's idol, they need to reconsider hero worship entirely. Aye! I'm gonna freeze this door so I can't enter it and then be forced to play something else. I want to be a Penaplay. God, I just love the sound of this. It's like ASMR. These yep. I gotta fucking delete those You know what? Who wants me to go back to Crash and just have a good old time? Hey, tell ISIS not to scratch that mosquito bite. It'll get worse! Look, it's a legendary Scarfy. One of my favorite memes is tell ISIS bottom text. Because I don't know why Tell Isis is such a popular thing for deep fried memes, but I absolutely fucking love it. But then it's always ended up giving ISIS helpful hygiene advice, and I'm like, I don't want them to be healthy, they're ISIS. It's the moral conundrum. I have a moral fuck! I have a moral duty to help my fellow man, but he's also ISIS. You joke about mosquito bites being a kink, but in JoJo Part 7, that was an actual thing. Hey! That wasn't too fun, my friend. I'm going to fucking kiss you, my boy. Well, time to ruin this because I'm playing on a keyboard and I can't really run all that fast. I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Hey, Gulpin! Night Slash! Hey, Golem! Cut! I mean, yeah, if I got used to it again, I could. It's just me trying to get used to this again. Oh, hey, I forgot there's a boss coming up. I'm gonna keep sword. Ah, that frame rate, it's beautiful. Tell a lowland golem not to scratch that mosquito bite, it'll get worse. I think its teeth are made out of rocks too. Imagine if your teeth was made out of skin. Wouldn't that be nuts? Well, anyway, let's see what else I've got available in the old GBA, or the Game Boy folder. That's ought to be fun. But let me tell you, you want to hear the worst music in a Game Boy Color game? Yeah, Jesus. Okay, maybe I don't want to do that. The game's not actually as fun as I remember it being. Well, no, because like it's a game called Magination, and I got it for Christmas the same year I got Gold, I think. And I remember liking it a lot as a kid. And then I played it again recently, and A, it's not as good as I remember, and B, it took me months to took me months playing as a kid to get to where I just got in the game in about half an hour. Half a goddamn hour? Kids are stupid. Why the fuck are kids allowed to be? Shit. Man, I wish I had my fucking, I wish I had my fucking N64 emulator with DK64, but I think I deleted it for some reason. And I have no idea why I did that. Or I might have just put it in the wrong folder or something. But I want to play DK64 for you guys, because that's another game I really liked as a kid. And what do I have in the NES? Just Final Fantasy? Cool. What do I have in Super Nintendo? Got Super Mario World. You want to watch Super Mario World? I need you to fucking stop, okay? I appreciate what you're doing, but for the love of Christ, please cease this bullshit. Let's see. What did I have? Alright, let's see. I got Secret of Mana, SMT 1 and 2, Soul Blazer, Super Mario World, and Fire Emblem 3. What do you want to see? Or I go back to grinding in old school RuneScape. I'll show you what it's like. Show you what it's like when I'm not streaming. Super Mario World it is. Okay, but I also have to, oh. I have to make a new, thing. Ah, fuck. Click the wrong thing, and now the entire software is gonna freeze. Give it a moment. When I add a window capture, that's... Okay, Daddy, let's get going. Let's see if that actually worked. Okay, let me position that fit to screen, and let's go. I really liked Super Mario World as a shield, but I only ever played the Game Boy Advance version as a kid, so it's weird seeing this in 60 frames. Alright, so what other game do you want to see, guys? $123 episodes of therapy. I mean, LPs do the same thing for me. When I was feeling really bummed once, I watched Luka Jin's Barbie LP, and it made the world a little brighter. God, this game is so beautiful when it's not on a Game Boy Advance screen. It's running so smoothly, it's like I'm playing a video game I've never played before. Banner Nero. Yep. One day I was feeling really down. I ordered Domino's. Mom let me stay home from school. Well, fuck me. I was feeling really down, so I didn't go to school that day. Mom let me, and Final Fantasy 13-2 was supposed to come that day, so I'm glad it didn't, or else I probably would have killed myself. Couldn't handle that much disappointment in my life. But I ordered Domino's, and the guy forgot to take my money. He came back later, and I paid him, but I really considered just saying I wasn't home. Being a real jackass. Well. Ah! Dab. I also did a whole LP of this game on the Game Boy Advance for the channel, and a lot of the music got taken out because I replaced entire episodes with music from the band Budgie because I thought that was smart. Oh my lord, it's a coin.
More like penis, right?
Then I jab. There was a kid when I played the Game Boy Advance version, I always played as Luigi because he could jump higher, and when I played it again recently, it was like, wow. I wish I hadn't done that. Yeah, I was just rewatching old JonTron because I wanted to remind myself of a time where he wasn't a piece of shit. And I remembered, yeah, coins. Man, I actually was excited for the new Bubsy game, but I've seen gameplay of it and it's not worth $30. This is Comics Funtime Variety. What the fuck is that thing? This is Comics Funtime Variety Hour until his internet shits out. Which it doesn't appear to be doing, so I think I actually fixed it, guys. We call that parkour in the biz. Right now we just ate an unfinished Yoshi fetus. Yoshi fetus? See, I ruined it by fucking Sean Connery in it. You think this game awakened a vor fetish in anyone? Birth. Except that one was like a miscarriage, because it was red. It's kind of fucked up, I'm sorry. Yeah, I won't apologize for the vor, but that one, yeah. That happened. Okay, Dad. Fuck! Alright, fuck it, I don't want those, they're stupid. It smells like shit! No. My big stupid animal's dead. I'm having a good time, viewers. I'm a little giddy that this internet shit is working. And when I start having a good time, I get a little raunchy. Where do you think that Yoshi went? I think he's at GameStop right now. Getting his shiny Sil Valley code. Hey, look, there he is. What? See, because like the run, like the gulp button is in a different position than I want it to be, because it's just the way I have my emulator set up. And I keep forgetting that. Because a lot of the games I choose to play on emulators only really use the A and B buttons. Because playing action games on a emulator's a bit of a bitch for me. Unless I purposely make really good laptop setups, or keyboard setups like I had to do with Mega Man Zero. Because I'm not going to play this game long enough to really need it, and it's making everyone laugh. You think I'll swallow it if I just stare at him? Just look deep into each other's eyes, or me really, just like he's rubbing his eyeballs on my lips. He's chewing my face. Ah! Ouch! Look, like Mario just fucking socks him in the fucking eyeballs. Damn. Like, he's not spitting that tongue out because he wants to. That's just like a pained reaction. By the way, I love you all and think you're wonderful for swinging by. Ah! Well, thank God I got the yellow switch because I couldn't keep that. I couldn't keep my cool streak up. When I was a kid, I never knew what the point of that was, and it's if you get 30 coins, you get a 1-up. Don't rush me, I'm there, okay? Just chill. I kinda wish I got the Super Nintendo Classic, because that's expensive. But I'd like to play some of the games on it, and I'd especially like to do that right now. Because now that the place I got all my emulators is fucking dead. The place I got all my ROMs from, rather, is pretty much dead in the water. It's harder for me to actually find things I want to do. I fortunately found a torrent with every Fire Emblem game in it, so I could keep making you all watch that shit. No, Yoshi's Island says that... Oh, ruined that. I might as well make the most of it. They're all different Yoshis. Each individual Yoshi, when it dies, that one's actually dead. It looked like I just needed to uninstall and reinstall the drivers for the Ethernet, because I just did that, and then also put my laptop into high performance mode because it stopped disconnecting when I took it off of balanced, as much rather. Let's go to Iggy Azalea's castle. If I was just LPing this again, I would make this a bit and make it a chiptune version of Fancy. But again, I don't know if that actually worked or if I just happened to be running into a very lucky streak of not doing it. Because it's not like the internet just shits out all at once. It's, no sir. It's when it starts, it just keeps fucking going. So we'll rapidly figure out if the issue is actually solved, which is why I want to keep this going for so long. You fucking idiot. Come into my asshole. That... You know what I meant. Give me a 1-up, you dumb slut. Imagine Robbie Rotten doming you. Sure, I'll take that fire flower I definitely need because I don't have it. That was very close to being an issue. Oh Jesus Christ, this is Latanya. I'm gonna die. Though they changed that in the Game Boy Advance version. If Mario loses something, like he gets hit when he has a fire flower, he doesn't immediately become small again. He's big and then small. To be fair, Iggy's the only boss that I think actually gives me trouble because I always manage to panic. Well, the demented Latanya is dead, and now I have to put my friend into the abyss. Goodbye, friend. I remember, because you know how, like, in when Nintendo was doing the Game Boy Advance, like, they were releasing old Mario games, and it was like, Super Mario 2, Super Mario Advance, Super Mario World, Mario Advance 2, and that always confused me because I just thought that's what the games were called. So when Super Mario Advance 4 came out, I'm like, why is this game, like, so much fucking uglier than, Worlds? Because I was a stupid kid who didn't know any better. Because of that setup, I really hated Yoshi's Island, because it was like Super Mario World 2, and I'm like, and then it wasn't. I'm like, this is so dumb, I hate it, and I couldn't really appreciate it until a lot later in life, and even now I still really haven't given it much time. Mouse is showing because I want to be able to show off this really difficult LP. So this is Mario. See, just get right in his pupil there. Aha! No stinking green blocks. Look, I'm comfortable. Anyway, I'm gonna load up a different game real quick. Let me save this. I want to save this. How do I save this? I'll save it in slot 1. Let's see. How do I not have Final Fantasy VI here? Which is weird, because I usually always get Final Fantasy VI. Let's load up. This is Megan's Tense Shin too. We're gonna make a new game. My favorite character, man's voice. For a while, I guess. I did it, guys. I made it to the finals.
They said shit in a Nintendo game. Look at this exposition, guys. I wish I wouldn't, because you're just being a real fucking dick to me.
How about you let me fucking do this before you exposize at me? I didn't ask you to do that. I could've fucking handled myself, apparently. Jeez,
No, I think it's stupid. I think you're a 12-year-old who draws on DeviantArt and throws fireballs at your older brother because he gave you a noogie one time.
I think he's Cyborg from Teen Titans. You see, slightly, he's got the Robo Eye. Damn it, Haneda. This is your fault that I'm going through this shit. Yeah, whatever. What? Oh, fuck, I hit B. Oh, I'm hitting all at once. Really? You're gonna make me read all that again because I accidentally hit B? Yeah, I get you, buddy. Sorry, I won't do it again. Guess I'll try. Oh fuck, it's Gaki. I absolutely adore this game's soundtrack, but I don't really like playing it. Soul Hackers is the oldest I can go with SMT. But God, I love the soundtrack. Oh fuck, I took a critical damage. More Gakis, huh? What if it sounds sped up? It sounds awful, like a lot of sped up games do. I'm gonna put this into strength. I played through the opening of SMT2 enough to know what to do, but I've never gotten any farther than that. Eat shit, got a crit. Remember, viewers, you gotta dab on the haters. Oh, fuck! Japanese Cyborg scared me and he said, yo. Oh, thanks. You gave me 2 yen. I'm gonna find the, I'm gonna fucking ask you, man. Yay! Aww. I need something to brighten my mood. You're kind of a dick. I could exit, but there's something I want to see first. Bye, Sergio. Also, because I get really turned around because I don't really like Super Nintendo first-person dungeon crawlers. I think that's your encounter rate, which is to say that there's no encounter rate in this area because it's blue and green.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's even free.
A woman's name. Can I remember her name? If I'm not mistaken, this is one of the... No, I'm thinking of Link's Awakening. I'm gonna name her, No, the Velvet Room's only in Persona. No, not Florb. Don't make me do all that again. God damn it, now I'm not even gonna make it Florbo. She's ruined it. You don't get to be Florbo, you get to be... You get to be, Shin Megami Tensei 2, presented by Aeon Genesis. Cool. I want to go to Junks. It reminds me of Xenoblade 2? I like this song. Oh shoot, I don't want to get eaten. Anyway, I legitimately like that song. I actually wouldn't leave. Am I lost? Okay, now. I don't want to go to the bar. I want to fight monsters. I got stuck here because I didn't realize you could go behind the buildings like that. Oh god, it's a zombie doge. He took a tiny nap, you know how it is. Excuse me. Let's talk it out. Nope, nope, can't do that. Poor zombie dog. Hey, he's doing his best. Okay, nope, nope, I'm out of here. Nope, nah. Well, maybe could have given him a better name, because that name is stupid. Okay. I want to be a hero in cyberspace. I want to do level 1. There he goes. There he goes.
I've cornered you, Sonic. That sounds like something a demon would say. Ah, yes, hello, Steven. Aw, thanks. I got the DSP. That doesn't sound too good. Oh, well, alright then. Yeah, works for me. Yeah, sure. Is he gonna give me a shot? But I didn't get to finish. Well, now I can summon demons, so let's go talk to demons. I wonder how far north I can go before I'll get utterly fucking creamed. Are you stalking me? Alright, you're not my dad. My dad can't stalk me either, but you know how it is. I wanna get into a random battle, somebody fight me. Aw, look at him go. As far as it still hit, I think that confused me. I'm gonna take a friendly attitude. Well, sounds like a bad guy to be around. Alright. See, we could have had a wonderful conversation, but now you're a fucking corpse. I want to recruit demons. Oh my god, a high pixie, wow. Come join my squad. I don't have one of those, but I'll say I do anyway, because that's what women like when you lie to them. What? You gonna ask for it back? I mean, I can handle that. I got a magic stone and a high pixie. That is wonderful. Well, I love that a lot. I'm gonna summon the minions. Jesus Christ. What level is she? Do I have like a status? Damn, level 7, huh? Using a lot of the really just freshly translated ones, like it's Geo instead of Zeo, and I don't even know what Hapilma is. Hapiloma? I don't even know what that could be. Anyway, already, this is as far as I've ever gotten an SMT2, and to this day it appears it will be as far as I've ever gotten, because we're gonna move on to our final game of the evening. The ultimate stress test of what I can do. Let me just we're just gonna cool. Apilma's a status effect in Persona 1. Okay. Well, it shows how far I got in Persona 1. Cool. So let's see. Let me get this stuff up a bit. Now, when you put in hide username, it automatically fills it all the way up. So if you're streaming, all right. Well, everything's way too fucking crowded right now, so I'm not gonna do. Well, I guess I'm fighting you, or I guess not, because training in free to play is fucking ass. I hate it. I'm gonna fight barbarians, because at least I know no one will be fighting them. Now, for those who have been watching my OSRS stream series, I'm getting somewhat close to what I want to do. As far as my requisites alone for doing the final stream. I want to get 40 in attack, strength, and defense. I might settle for 30 defense, because fuck, I do not want to deal with training here any longer than I have to. But 40 attack and strength are completely necessary. I'm not going to be able to handle it otherwise. I want to get 40 fishing so I can get start getting lobsters, because that's the best I'm feasibly going to be able to cook to be able to handle Elvarg, the dragon. And like everyone is training against these guys. I didn't figure this was a popular spot. And I'm not too worried about upgrading my shield at all, because the shield I have to use against the dragon is the anti-dragon shield, which isn't much better than this thing, so I don't really mind missing out on it. I wonder if anyone's fighting Big Boy. Gunthor the Brave is pretty much your first experience with a free-to-play boss, almost. Because he's the strongest barbarian. So if we can handle him, we deserve this village. Plus his sword makes a fun noise when it hits you. Or really when I hit him, rather. That's him squeaking because he's a little baby mouse. I might get defense up more just because I really want HP, because that's going to be a bitch and a half trying to manage against Elvarg. But, again, we'll handle it the best we can. It's a difficult fight even when you have members equipment, because as far as green dragons go, it's way stronger than your normal green dragon. We did it. We beat Gunthor the Brave. Not so brave, are ya? I was wondering what the hell he was doing. Oh, we're just... Oh, the fucking door closed. But like I was saying, I want to get my fishing up just one more level, but I need to get some feathers because I ran out and I can't do fly fishing. I got my cooking up high enough to cook lobster, so that's good. I've been training my crafting because it's a good low risk way to get money in this game. Crafting holy symbols, and that's pretty lit. So let's dump everything. So yeah, I've got 75 sets of iron plate legs. I'm about to hopefully get 10 more. Because this is just what I've been doing. When it's too crowded to fight, I just try to make money, because I'm still very short on what I need. Because I think I calculated all the money I need. I did like 130,000 gold. And I think with absolutely everything I have, I'm only halfway to that. At best. Because when you sell things to stores, because that's the only real way I can get money in this game, every one you sell makes it so you get a little less for the next one. So unless I'm hopping every world, I just want to... Yeah, getting 130k K is something I like doing, even on my main account. And that's an account I need to regularly get millions on to be able to keep playing. Since, you know, I pay for bonds instead of real money. And bonds are about 3 million gold. But, like 100k, that's a pretty penny. Because if I was playing a regular account, it would be a lot easier because I could just go to the Grand Exchange and buy the rune items I need, and they're way cheaper from other players than they are in stores. The stores are a relic of RuneScape Classic, whereas the economy has changed among players. How far am I? I check the map every time because I take slightly different routes every time. So things are always new. Anyway, this is pretty much the ultimate stress test I could think of for this series, because it's two things that require an internet connection, so if the internet's gonna die, it would do it now, I would figure. I really hope there are available still platelet. No, you see, someone's going for them all. And now I have to fucking bait this guy out. Now, is that someone going for them on every world? Because if so, I just wasted my trip out. Because that's a thing. That's a thing. Because I showed you getting steel plate legs here. They take like 10 minutes to respawn. At least those are available. Ah! Whoops, did not mean to do that. God damn it, he had my idea. But that means if he was collecting it, then I'm not going to be able to get it now. Whatever, just kill me. Come at me, fucko. Oh shit, we got two people. I'm about to get... Oh, there's no point in competing with them. Those things are going to take 10 minutes to respawn. Like, if they're gone, like, I'm just going to have to take that for now. Which means the ones in Deeper Wilderness are also probably being botted right now, too. So, this is a wasted trip. Whatever, maybe there's some shit here I can get. No, there's nothing good in there. I'm just gonna wander around the wilderness until somebody fucking ganks me. Yes, Sages is currently talking, but I haven't checked to see what he was saying. Fuck off, you dumb ghost. You smell like piss. There are some free-to-play training methods that I have been kind of wanting to try out. And since I know I'm already in the wilderness with no chance of getting the gear I want, I can try out this area right here, which is apparently one of the best free-to-play options to grind, since everything else is so crowded, as far as prayer goes. Now, by best, I mean it's like 6 to 7k experience an hour, which is absolute shit, but it's... honest to God, better than anything else. I kind of wish I actually brought some gear to actually kill that guy. Imagine just getting like a drop of like 10 plate legs. Also, this is the first time I've skulled in RuneScape in outside of stuff like Abyss runecrafting, like actually like attacking somebody. Since I got back into old school RuneScape in 2015, I hate PvP. This is the first time I've actually outright attacked someone. Hey there, Simon. Hey there, Georgie. I did actually buy a cape from one of the guys in Edgeville, because the Team 46 cape has always been my jam since 2006. Anyway, this is a good spot, because there's just a bunch of free bones around. Except don't do this in a members world, because this place is riddled with so many goddamn Chaos Druids that all gank you at once, and you'll die. Unless you have magic protection prayers on. This is a legitimate strategy. And then you bury him. Now, if they were big bones, I could see this being worth my goddamn time, but, and you can't just spam it and expect it to work. When you hear the ch noise, that's when you know to bury him. I guess, one more round of that will get me a level, and that's something at least. Get something out of my trip here. But again, like, every, like, real good grinding spot in this game is so crowded. In free-to-play. Especially since there are so few free-to-play worlds that each world is just kind of packed in general, so even if you think, or if you're going to like the lowest populated world, it's still 100% packed in every worthwhile grinding spot. If you're at all interested in old school RuneScape, don't play free-to-play. Even if you're not doing an Iron Man where you can actually trade with other people. Love yourself. Anyway, let's go back to Lumbridge. Because at the very least I can show you how else I've been making money. Jesus Christ. Even on my main account, I'm still at like 63 agility because agility is such an aid skill. And if you played it back then, Christ, they didn't even have rooftop courses back then. At least agility now gives you the graceful set, which is the only reason I even fucking bothered. Damn, because I'm gonna have to deal with this a lot because I'm gonna do so much world hopping. Now, I got the Tiara mold because it's slightly more crafting experience, but it's worse. It's like half the money. Oh, rooftop. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know how people dealt with agility before rooftop courses. And I have no idea why people were so adamant to keep 2007 Scape like completely unchanged. Like, there are some things about this game that just weren't fun, man. Like, Rooftop's rewards are great, but, like, later I'm just clicking Connifus over and over again. I'm like, this isn't fun. Agility was like one of my lowest skills on my original account back in actual 2007 rather. It's like your only options back then were like what, like Gnome, Brimhaven, Wilderness, like deep wilderness. Should probably equip this Mithril Pickaxe, huh? Apit's Hole, okay. I knew next to nothing about agility pre-rooftop courses. Like, you could tell me anything about agility from RS2 and I would have to believe you. Please don't steal my mithril. Or my silver, rather. Thank God. So this place is also a little cutthroat with the bots mining silver. Oh my God, let me tell you, mining clay was the worst. I had to compete with so many bots. On the bright side, I reported 5 of them. Jagex, if you're watching, these 5 are bots, then I have absolute proof of that. Yeah, I remember my first time training agility on RuneScape 2, I just went straight to Brimhaven because it was the only place I knew how to start. And I almost died and I got really scared because I brought like... I think I just walked everywhere in like full armor all the time because I'm like, I have it, I want to show it off. So I almost died there with like full rune and everything, and back then... bots... RuneScape is... I don't want to say it's a decent way to make money, but... gold trading in RuneScape is a pretty lucrative business. Hey, I can wield adamant pickaxes now, but it's not worth my time to go pay for an adamant pickaxe. Or people will use bots to grind like a lot of really boring materials to grind, like ores and shit, and then transfer it onto their main. Yeah, I have no idea how I got anywhere in old school RuneScape. Or 2000 or RuneScape 2. And I can't even go back and check my old scores because I know when I wanted to quit the game in when I started high school, I sold the account to my friend for like $20, which is an awful thing. But he changed the name, and I think it got either hacked later on and maybe banned because like he changed it to like something stupid like Clouds KH3 or something, and I can't find it anymore, so I think the account got banned. I started and lost a lot of friendships because of RuneScape account trading, but I don't do that shit anymore because that's stupid. I've put too much into my accounts to lose them. I mean, like, it probably wasn't even a good account. Like, I think my highest... Well, no, my fletching and woodcutting I know were actually high. Like, I think my woodcutting was 80. I think I got my fletching to 82. And I remember being really excited to try to get 63 Hunter to do Chinchampa, so I know I didn't get... I think I just got to 55 Hunter. And I remember my fishing being decent. I feel like my rune crafting was weirdly high, but it couldn't have been that high. I doubt I got that thing to Cosmics. It was back when law running was a good way to make money. Fucking remember that? Remember law running? For the 5 people, like the one person here who actually remembers RuneScape 2.
Suck a dick, you stupid bot.
But I never got a 99 back in RuneScape 2. I still haven't gotten a 99, but I'm getting close. I think my main is like 81 mining, so I might go for mining as my first, because I know that's a bitch and a half to get. Plus, fire making's a really easy cape to get now because Wintertot. And it goes from being just a pointless click skill that's technically always just a money sinks to being one of the more profitable skills to train, because Wintertot can give you stupid good rewards if your other stats are high enough. Okay, no, I remember my rune crafting was high enough to craft 4 air runes at once. So I was anywhere between 33 and 44. Magic used to scare me in this game when I had the volume turned way up high. I don't mind rune crafting now because of the Abyss, but I fucking hate Abyss PKers. They're the bane of society. Like, hey, congrats, you fought a guy who couldn't do anything and you got 18k out of it. You feel like a big, strong man now? 68 to 99 RuneCraft. Like, what did you play all day? That's suicide. That's suicide. I don't know. That's silly. Though now getting... when you hit 77 runecrafting in OSRS now, it's not bad, because crafting blood runes at Zaya is pretty much AFK. How do you like the sound of that? AFK runecrafting. I mean, like, the whole point of RuneScape is to grind. Like, if you're into it, you can get yourself into a headspace, especially like early levels on when, well, no, the early game sucks. ZMI is also, I guess, alright, but that would be criminally boring. It's just really satisfying, like, in mid-game, like, about level 24, I'd say, for crafting. It's really satisfying to see your levels fly up for not a ton of effort. And then later, when you're getting into skills later on, only nerds max. I say that affectionately, Fluffy. Only nerds max. Like, no, like, very few accounts actually go for any max skill or maxing every skill. I will max my main account because I like this game and I want to do that, but it's going to take me thousands of hours to do it. Well, the thing with me with RuneScape is I can only handle 2 weeks of heavy play at any given time, or else I get really bored and just want to quit. So I can handle 2 weeks every month, if that. I know one time I burned out so hard I didn't pick up the game for 4 months, and I think the longest gap I've had in RuneScape since I started again in 2015 was I didn't play at all last fall semester. Check out this new fucking update that's glorious. See, I clicked all here, so I just click Smelt Silver Bar. And I don't have to hit Make X anymore. Mod Ash had to rewrite 1% of the entire code. 1% of the entire game's code to get that to work. This is generally what would seem like a small update. 1% of the entire MMO's code had to be changed. I think that's really cool. Now, like I say, I'll max, but the second they put a microtransaction in old school RuneScape, I'll quit in a heartbeat. Like I'm not dealing with that crap.
quit this game several times before, it'll be easy to do it again. And I probably won't even start again if they make like legacy servers, because I've already put like 1,000 hours into my main. I'm not going to do that again. Got other games to play. They fuck it up, they've lost me forever. Hey, my smithing level advanced. Could make a steel axe if I wanted. Or I could just buy one. Now, fortunately, when it comes to crafting, that flies up way faster. And tiaras are like 52.5 experience each, so just stick with if you intend to do this for money, which I only recommend if you're an Iron Man and you hate yourself. Don't do tiaras, because this is just better money for only like imperceptibly less experience. Now, I wanted to hit 50 crafting before the next stream, so I could make an Amulet of Strength, but I'd also have to get 49 magic, and I'm not about to grind all that. The Amulet of Accuracy will have to do me well enough. And this is the last step of my other money-making method that I've been working on. Like how imperceptibly slow this is. I sell them 5 at a time because I tried doing 3 at a time in world hopping, and the difference is only I just lose like 100 gold overall, and overall that's... I'm not gonna let that bum me out too much. Because you're not making a ton of money from this anyway, and it's only just because their bots parading around right now, and it's the best I can swing. I mean, Castle Wars is free to play, so I might play a game now, but I have like no good gear, and I don't intend to just fucking die a bunch. I don't think Castle Wars is fun. I only did back when I was a young player who had no idea what he was doing. Nowadays, I will just do it once I get Ancient, so I can get the achievement diary and then never touch it again. Yeah, even if you sell them just like 3 at a time in Hop Worlds, you only end up with like 150 gold more. So it's whatever. You see, that just doesn't sound fun to me. Like, I get, like, completionist stuff, like getting the gold Castle Wars armor, but I would, honest to God, rather fucking kill myself than play that much Castle Wars. I got 2 rune crafting because I tried making my own runes before I realized it was just better to buy them, because honestly, they're not that much money. Plus, I only needed enough magic to get, just to be able to kill the vampire. Fuck, why would you fucking do that? But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here, because clearly it's working right now, and, I'm out of games to play, and I'm kinda getting bored. Because old school RuneScape is not fun to keep playing like this. But, absolutely, thank you for joining me. As for whether or not this means I'm going to return to streaming, I'll just see through casual internet use in the future. Because this could very easily just be a bright spot, and I could hit a bit later tonight where it's just dropping every 2 seconds again. We'll see. So, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to head off. And hopefully this means I can come back with Sacred Stones sooner than later. Toodles!